3 presenters, 3 heart rate zones, 1 challenge. Run as long as possible in their chosen heart rate zone. How well do our presenters know their heart rate zones? Let's find out. Right, team. Tough challenge today. This is all about precision, accuracy, and attention to detail.
Is that why you're commentating and not taking part?
Just wanted to give you all a fighting chance. However, there is one caveat. You're not allowed to look at your watch. In fact, we're going to hide your watch screens. You're not going to be able to see them. Okay, you've all got a couple of minutes to warm up and then we're off. Let's do it.
Right, the warm-up is warming up. I've chosen to run in zone 4, so I'm actually going to leave you because I need to get my heart rate up. Sorry, guys.
I'm actually not quite sure how they're going to get on with this because this is so hard to run within a zone because there are small margins.
There is a good reason behind why I've chosen to run in zone 4. All will be revealed. And I've chosen zone 3. So, you know, zone 3 seems fine, right? There's quite a few zones to go after zone 3, zone 4 and the zone 5.
And me, nice and gently, have chosen zone 2. And I'll tell you why a little bit later.
So although these 3 can't see their heart rates, we are going to be live tracking it throughout. Right, I'm going to start things off. Actually, got gloves on. Owen, could you start for me, please? Thank you, mate. Thank you.
3, 2, 1, go!
20 minutes. Off they go.
Right, enjoy, guys. Can't get distracted by you two. I don't really know what pace I'm going. Should I stick with them or go off? I don't really know. Very hard on the track because you want to go fast. I don't want to go too fast. Oh, can't look at my watch. I've covered it with my sleeve.
Sarah, don't go anywhere. I'm coming.
What?
On your tail, on your tail.
What are you doing?
My zone 2 is your zone 4. We know this.
No, that is so hard.
So whatever Sarah does, I'll just be right behind.
That's not fair. They get friends and I don't.
No, I'm actually joking. The reason I chose zone 2 is because it's a very nice, cushy pace for me. And I had an easy run today, so I thought, why not incorporate it? I'm feeling a little under the weather today, which means that I know for my body, my heart rate will be higher than it normally is. My pacing might not be exactly the same as it would be on another zone 2 run. It isn't pace dependent necessarily. There's so many other conditions that can dictate where your heart rate will be on a given day.
If I go on an easy run and I get too excited, or if I go on an easy run with people from the TRC office who are a little bit faster than me and I have a chat, my heart rate will end up in zone 4. It shouldn't be the heart rate zone that I'm in the most with training, but unfortunately I sometimes go off far too fast and it ends up being the zone that I spend the most time in. So if Mo's zone 2, I'm zone 3, Sarah's zone 4, do I just stick in the middle of them the whole time and hope that our heart rate zones match up? Or, because our heart rates are different, should I be somewhere else? I really don't like the fact that I'm leading with 2 incredibly fast people behind me, but my heart rate needs to be the highest, or the relative highest in the highest zone, because I am the youngest. Oh no, that would still be mine's the highest. Anyway, you know what I mean. Heart rates are confusing, and that is why Rick is here.
Our presenters have set up their heart rate zones in Garmin Connect based on a percentage of their heart rate reserve. This method is only using the useful beats between your resting and maximum heart rate to calculate your heart rate zones. So we think it's the most accurate method to use. So Mo is running in zone 2. That is easy conversational pace. His maximum heart rate normally is 193 beats per minute. Mo is trying to run at 52 to 62% of his heart rate reserve. That's low. It's conversational pace. It's chatting. It's relaxed. He's a bit under the weather, the poor lad, but he's a rapid boy. Is he going to be able to keep his heart rate that low? Right, let's talk about Sarah and zone 4. So this is hard, sustained running. You are improving your anaerobic threshold here. Sarah has a maximum heart rate of 193. Hope you're loving the science here. That means she needs to be running between 74 and 86% of her heart rate reserve.
Zone 2 is known as quote unquote easy running. Don't be fooled. It isn't actually the easiest zone to run in. It takes a lot of control. I run in about zone 2 training or easy runs for the bulk of my training. It's about 80% of my training, following the 80-20 rule.
The 80-20 rule. Running 80% of your miles in zone 2 will allow you to build the strongest base fitness, and most elite runners will run much of their mileage in zone 2. It reduces your risk of injury and also keeps that base level of fitness that enables you to do the faster stuff with ease.
That doesn't mean that 80% of my runs are in zone 2. It just means that 80% of my overall training is in zone 2. So things like warm-ups and bits of running in between my sessions.
I'm going to channel my marathon pace, and that should be zone 3. Now, I've been training using the Phoenix 8 for the last few months, so that's how I've been tracking my heart rate, and I've been trying to do more runs where I go off my rate of perceived effort rather than off my pace. So you'd think I'd be pretty good at doing this by now. I think I just need a little bit more work still.
Jess, I mean, she's just like, you know, a Duracell bunny. Zone 3, where Jess is running, helps the body get comfortable being uncomfortable. When it comes to RPE, rate of perceived exertion, this will feel at about 6 out of 10.
It's not too slippy at all. It's kind of like fresh snow that's just melting underfoot. None of us are going too fast, so we're good from a health and safety point of view. We got Rick to do the safety lap, so our fate is in his hands. Did you say we've been going for 15 minutes?
We've been going for 5, we've got 15 left.
Oh right, I thought I'd gone quickly. Woo, zone 3, that's me. He looks cozy. I think I'm doing quite well here. Having a nice time, I'm able to talk, but feeling a little bit breathless.
So Jess running in zone 3, her maximum heart rate is 190, which means she needs to be running a heart rate reserve of 58 to 76% of that. So she's got a pretty wide spectrum, I'd say, actually, zone 3. This is why I think she'll probably win.
Is my heart rate up because it's cold? I'm the only one wearing shorts, so who's the real winner? Or loser, depending on how you look at it. I actually can't see Mo anywhere. Oh my gosh, I think he's walking.
So I think my original tactic of sticking with Sarah wasn't going to go to plan just because of my illness, and I know I can feel my heart rate like creeping up. But I think I've discovered a new plan for today, which is to walk. So I'm probably going to walk around 20 seconds every 2 or 3 laps.
Hang on a minute, exciting development. I might get to overtake Mo. This would never happen in any other challenge. Right, now I need to not get too excited. Slow and zone 4 steady pace wins the race.
The one thing I knew would be hard about this challenge was just my competitive nature. The fact that I can see Sarah right behind me and she's looking like she's gonna lap me is not fun. Maybe I just speed up and not let her lap me, but I can feel her hot, hot on my trails. Stay away! If I power walk away, technically I'm still walking. Technically I'm walking. I can't let her lap me.
Look at that booty. Mate, I want to see that at the next Olympics.
She's gonna lap me.
Stunning, mate. Stunning.
Oh God, my pride.
I've left Mo for dust. Interesting. Sarah's just overtaken Mo. Wonder how he feels about that. I thought he was going to run with her. She's leaving him in the dust. I'm right behind Mo, and I don't think he's noticed yet. So I'm just wondering if I can scare him and get him out of zone 2. That's going to spike your heart rate.
Oh my God.
He's so...
Let me get my zone back down, because that was not fun. That's cheating.
That was fun. I think my heart rate spiked in the process though, which isn't the point.
But if you don't see a spike in my chart, just know we caught it on camera. There's a cheater over there in our midst. See, anyone would do anything at any cost to win a challenge and not care about the general well-being of their colleagues and co-workers.
How are you feeling?
And I could go all day, mate.
You go all day?
Yeah.
I'm not going to run anymore. I don't want to increase my rate of perceived exertion. But I'm happy in zone 1. I'm a zone 1 kind of guy. Yeah, here's Jess. Let's have a chat. You only got 4 minutes left
You okay?
4 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, that was such a wonderful time.
Maybe a bit. Actually, I might have got that wrong. Well, I won't 7 minutes. Sorry, I won't carry anything.
6.5 minutes left, you filthy animals.
You're a filthy animal.
You look knackered.
Thanks, mate. I do feel knackered, to be fair.
Move it. Can you see the line, Sarah? You're a bit off there, the track. A bit closer in if you could. Thanks. Okay.
Fun fact, this is where the one, the only, Andy Bradley did a lot of training back in his heyday. I'm joking, Andy, you're still in your heyday. Go out, do 10, 15, 20 minutes, pick a heart rate zone and see how good you are at dialing in, because your watch is so good for telling you, but equally in a race setting, you kind of want to be able to feel it as well, so that you're not using kind of any more mental energy than you need to, constantly checking your wrist and worrying about it. If you can really work on what I'm sure Rick is talking about, rate of perceived exertion, then it does help to know what that feeling is too.
I did make a rookie error of layering up. I literally have tracksuit bottoms on, a long sleeve t-shirt underneath this, and shorts underneath my tracksuit bottoms with double socks. So I'm actually very warm right now. Problem is, the hotter you get, the higher your heart rate goes.
Now, they were all taking the Polly Pete out of me for wearing an underlayer where you can see the collar under my t-shirt, but firstly, it's cold. Secondly, I don't think it looks that vampire-y, does it? But I have no idea because I can't really see because of the sun. I guess the other thing that spikes your heart rate is bullying from your colleagues.
Mo might win this, but it would be a complete fluke.
Breathe with me, guys, breathe with me. Almost there. A few minutes left this challenge and I will be conquered, the winner. Conquered?
Jess, no chance. She's going way too fast.
I'm quite happy with this distance between us. I think that really makes me believe that we might actually be doing our zones right. I'm comparing to the two, but actually in reality, it's a really silly thing to do because their perceived effort is going to be completely different to mine because their heart rates are completely different to mine. So, realistically, just got to focus on you.
2.5 minutes left. That means there is time for one more overtake of Mr. Mo. So I'm just gonna savour the moment, to be honest.
I'll just hang my head in shame.
Really poignant time. Don't slow down.
I'll hang my head in shame. No, stay with me for a bit. Talk to me. Breathe. Just take it easy, Sarah.
You're not in my zone, mate. You're not in my zone.
Meditate. How peaceful.
You're listening to classical music. I'm heavy metal.
Laugh at me again. Looking all smug. Maybe I should have chosen zone 5.
Stop!
Oh, stop. Okay, I've stopped. I've got to go back now.
Return to your leader.
Rick is calling. Have we done enough
Return to your messiah.
to stay in zone 2?
Who's won?
Return to your running overlord.
Rick's kind of some weird cult leader.
Know who your daddy is.
Oh, and it got weird.
Well done. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. You had a great time.
I bet you did, standing in all your layers. Lovely. Did you have a nice time?
So nice.
How long did you spend in zone 4?
Right, I had a bit of an issue. I only spent 7 minutes and 5 seconds.
Right.
The rest of the time I was in zone 5. So I think...
All right, Mo, how long did you spend in zone 2?
I also think I need to preface before I actually
Someone
announce
give me an answer.
what happened. I spent 45 seconds in zone 2. With the rest of it, or the majority, being spent in zone 3.
Oh my
I think
God.
it's because I couldn't recover from Jess scaring me. I was terrified.
45 seconds. All right, Sarah's in the lead. Jess, how long did you spend in zone 3?
All I'm hearing excuses from them, right, Rick?
Yeah.
Honestly, I spent a whole 10 minutes and 47 seconds. I mean, it's actually quite a lot in zone 4, isn't it? But
I
still,
said you've got this.
Did you?
I thought you got it.
That is because you backed
I
me.
thought
It's
you were
because you backed me.
comfortable,
She's like, I can't believe I won one.
Yeah, yeah. You
Sorry
two,
for scaring you, Mo. That was a bit mean.
Okay. Yeah, that's an instant disqualification personally.
you don't look happy.
I think we need a rematch on a different surface. I think would be really good. But if you want to learn a little bit more about your watch and see when I went through some watch tips, then go and check out this video here. Fuming.
I think I'll do it next time. They're all pretty
I might
useless
do
at
it
it, actually, aren't they? Yeah.